Ted Lasso, Season 2, Episode 12, the season finale is now out on Apple Plus for you all to go and watch. And boy, oh boy, what a climax of a season-ending finale. I'm just rambling on right now. We're going to talk about it. I'm just going to talk about it. So let me know in the comments below. What are your opinions on this? Did you like the season finale or did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well so you don't miss any of the other videos I bring out. And yeah, let's just jump straight in because there's a lot to talk about. So yeah, episode 12, season 2, Ted Lasso. Let's talk about this. Okay, so firstly, you called it. A lot of you said in the last episode in my comment section, a ton of you people had the theory about what Rupert had in place in that episode where we saw him talk to Nate at the funeral. And you were right. You were absolutely dead right. So give yourselves a round of applause. Well done to everyone who had that theory and called it. You were all 100% correct. And we are going to talk about that later on in this review. But firstly, wow, what a season finale. I really enjoyed this season finale. And I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There were so many character moments in this episode that just was so heartwarming, so great to see. And what I really, really love is the development of these particular characters that come full circle. There was things in this episode that I never thought I would see from the very first episodes that we saw come back in this episode to play a part in crucial moments that I thoroughly enjoyed quite a lot. Where do we begin with this? Where do we begin? Well, you know what? We're just going to start off with the big thing right off the bat. Yo, Nate is a little salty ass bitch. We're going to start off with that. Like, this guy has the nerve to say that shit to Ted Lasso. Ted didn't even bring it up. But what I do love, first off, sorry, I'm all over the place here because I'm just so excited. Coach Beard. We have to talk about Coach Beard. Dude, this guy knew straight away. As soon as anything happens, Coach Beard knows exactly. And I love it how when he just sees Nate and that, he knows straight away, yo, dude, you dog the fucking boys. I know it. And I know Coach Beard wanted to call him out so badly, but he didn't because out of respect for Ted Lasso. And I loved how Ted dealt with this. There was a lot of theories going out that Ted was going to go off at him, that Ted wasn't going to go off at him. Ted was going to be calm and collected. And I really, really liked. I thought the conversation between Coach Beard and Ted Lasso at the dinner table in the pub in the Weatherspoons. I'm going to say it's probably a Weatherspoons. If you guys don't know, the UK, Weatherspoons is a pub, and that's where most people go. And yeah, so I'm presuming this is a Weatherspoon. But anyway, we're going on a tangent here. Why are we doing this? I don't know. So I really enjoyed that, how Coach Beard was telling Ted, like, yo, bro, you can't hold this in. You've got to let it out. And I liked the way that he did when he got the group of players around before training and he was given that speech about choices and decisions. And I thought that was really, really good. It was sort of like a, yo, hint, hint, Nate, take note. What he's saying is true. And I really enjoyed that aspect about that. And overall, Nate was just an absolute asshole to Ted when he come up with the false 9 and Ted wanted to stick by it and the believe sign was there and all the players went there. They believed that this was going to work. They knew they could do it. But Nate to say that at halftime to Ted was just disrespectful. Like, what? Like, what did Nate want? I don't understand what Nate wanted because the way he was saying it was like, yo, Ted was like all over Nate. He was still treating him the exact same. Like, I don't understand where Nate was coming from because he was treating him the exact same. I just think Nate has an ego trip here where he thinks he's just the bee's knees. He thinks he's Pep Guardiola. He thinks he's Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, bro, you ain't on that fucking level. You don't have the fucking right to say that shit. But you all called it because he walks off. He ripped the believe sign in half. Like, dude, You don't do that. You don't do that. He walks off anyway, and yeah, so Rupert bought West Ham. So yeah, and now Nate's coaching West Ham. That was the cliffhanger at the end of this episode, this of the season, actually. Nate is coaching West Ham, which is going to be absolutely brilliant next season. I can't wait. I think we are going to get a lot more focus on the football aspect now because we have this rivalry of Nate versus Ted, West Ham versus Richmond. And I'm all there for it. I cannot wait. And you know what? Look, West Ham in real life, don't mind them. Don't mind West Ham in real life. But in this, yo, West Ham, you're going fucking down, boys. I hope Richmond fucking put the sword to you. What else happened in this episode? There's a lot of development for Roy as a character and his whole relationship with Keely. And I really enjoyed that as well. Just seeing Roy, how vulnerable he is and how he loves Keely so much that he's afraid to lose her. And we've never seen Roy like that. And I love that aspect of it, of seeing him vulnerable, coming back around to being this person that's like scared to lose the love of his life. And it was really that final moment with Keely where he bought her the tickets to go on holiday that he was like, yo, are we breaking up? It's like, Keely's like, what? No? Dude, just go on your holiday. I'm going to work. We're going to be completely fine. And I love that aspect and bringing Roy as a character. He's just been a great character in this season. And I love the development that we've got of him. He has his moment with Jamie Tart. I love that moment where he brings him in and he's like, yeah, I'm about to knock you out. And Jamie apologizes to him and says, look, man, I'm really, really sorry. I shouldn't do that. And it's never going to happen. Out of respect for you, I'm not going to do anything or anything like that. And I love Roy in that moment. And then the end of the game where he headbutts him and then he brings him in and it's just good to see him and Jamie. I've loved Jamie in this season. I've absolutely loved him. And when they're down 2-0 to Brentford and they come back, Jamie wins the penalty. And what I thought was really, really good was I loved how they did this because Jamie could have taken it, been the hero, the savior. When no one wanted him, he come there and he was the savior. He scored the winning penalty to get them back up in the Premier League. But no, he gives it to Danny instead. And I thought that came full circle for his character as well. You know, not being this cocky spotlight star player, like being the team player. And I loved how they brought it full circle with Danny because we remember Danny killed the dog in a penalty and he hasn't taken a penalty since. And he gets given the penalty to win them to draw the game, but to win them promotion. And it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant when he sees the little greyhound on the side and he's just like got the rest in peace on his boots and he scores. They go to the Premier League. Cannot wait for that. Sam also said no to the Ghanaian fella. He said no after that performance and just feeling like I just knew as a footballer you would never take that opportunity to go over there and play and do that because it just we're going to create a super team over here with no competition. Why would you leave the Premier League to go do that? It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm glad Sam went like down that direction. And also I think Rebecca had a part to play in it as well. I think his feelings are still there. It's going to be interesting to see what they do season 3, pick up that. That's going to be very interesting. Or do they just leave it? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. But I really thoroughly enjoyed this season finale. I absolutely loved season 2. Really loved it. I just love this show. This show's so good. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for season 3 now. Now I have to wait. Why do I have to wait for season 3? Can't we just have season 3 now? Please. But season 3 is shaping up to be pretty good. I can't wait. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of this episode? And let me know in the comments below as well. What do you think of season 2 as a whole? Smash it down there. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.